That would be me.
Look who we're hanging with.
Jason David Frank.
Boom shakalaka.
Please do not change channel.
Welcome back. Thanks for logging on and tuning in. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. That way you can keep coming back over and over to hang with us and our wonderfully talented and creative guests in the arts and entertainment world. I'm Allyson and right now we're in Hangin, New York at the 16 Stone Brew Pub and we're hanging with musician Carson Murphy. Thank you so much for hanging with us.
Thank you for coming down. Thank you for doing this.
This is awesome. So tell us about your music. What kind of musical genre do you do?
That's a hard question to answer. I normally just say something clever and I'm like, you can decide. But I guess it'd be like alternative, soft rock, folky, some soul music. I guess some of my influences. But
awesome.
Yeah, simple acoustic stuff.
Very good. Do you come from a musical background? How did you get involved in being a musician?
No, I don't really need, my parents never played instruments when I was growing up or anything, but I just always kind of liked to sing, you know, just like anybody else pretty much. And then one time when I was in college, just did an open mic with a friend of mine. Pretty much just did an open mic with a kid named Brandon Shannon. And just sang, and he played guitar. I really dug it, and then I ended up spending time in New York City and pretty much just fell in love with it. I met a lot of musicians down there, and just wanted to just get good enough to write my own songs, pretty much.
Yeah, that's so cool. So you were in a band before you became a solo artist.
I was in a band with a group, or a childhood friend of mine whose name was also Brandon Bro. But we made an album called Pause and Reflect with the group Daydream.
Oh, awesome. So you write your own music. Do you do covers? Do you do your own songs mostly? Do you take requests from the audience?
I typically just do my own stuff because I try to. That's what it's about for me. Just trying to just make things up that I think are cool, pretty much, and just try to perform them. But I definitely do you know, some covers, stuff that I like, pretty much. You know?
Who do you admire most in the music industry?
Who do I admire?
Yeah.
I mean,
the list go on and on.
right now, I get obsessed with bands for a week or two. But right now, I admire Anton Newcomb. He's the lead singer of the Brian Jonestown Massacre band. They're an interesting band.
Oh.
Really bluesy psychedelic rock.
Oh, cool.
He's just really he doesn't give a you know what, you know.
Yeah.
He does his
own thing.
Seems pretty rock and roll.
Cool.
Right now, I admire that kind of thing. Just doing your own thing, you know, and not letting anybody stop you from that.
That's awesome. That's the way to be. Be yourself. Who would you most like to open for or collaborate with if you had the opportunity?
If I could open for anybody?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because you're into so many different.
It'd be cool to open for Michael Franti. You know him?
Oh, no.
Michael Franti and the Spearhead, they sang that song that was like, I love you, hey, I'll be gone today. But it was popular.
Good, Oh, awesome. So how often and how long do you practice?
I mean, pretty much every day. I pretty much am just noodling around with the guitar somehow, you know.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what it is like for me. Like I definitely, obviously I have to practice, like to want to do it and spend your own time with whatever instrument it is. But I mean, I don't know. I just pretty much noodle around until I stumble across something that's cool, and then I just sit on that. And like I said, I just try to make something up off of that, you know.
Oh wow. Do you get nervous before a performance?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. It depends obviously on the situation, but I get really I used to have a bad habit of throwing up before,
really?
like when I was in high school, before basketball games. So I've always kind of, I get nervous before things, obviously,
Yeah.
but that's why you're doing it, to kind of conquer that feeling,
Yeah. How do you handle mistakes during a performance? Not that anybody would know if you
Right. A lot of that's kind of the secret, is just to remember that they don't know what it is unless you're playing like a song, a cover song that everybody knows. But I mean, nobody knows how it's supposed to go.
So
nobody knows how it's supposed to go. So it's kind of the fun part. It's like, because you're gonna make a mistake pretty much every time you play out, because you're nervous and stuff. You're probably, but that's what ends up being unique about every time you play out, is like what happens after you make the mistake.
Yeah. Do you pick your set ahead of time, or do you kind of go with the flow? Do you try to choose songs for the intended audience, whether they're older or younger?
It's a combination of, like, just kind of being prepared with a good, little vault of songs, a little pool of songs to choose from, and then just kind of, I don't really like the idea of just knowing what the set will be beforehand, because you might not, I might walk in here and it might be a different kind of crowd, and I might just rather play this song right now. So I kind of just try to do that, just like kind of just feel the flow.
Yeah, that's cool. Where can people find you and your music?
I got several short little EPs that are available on iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, all that stuff. I'm on Instagram and Facebook. If you just look up Carson Murphy Music, you can find me there. And carsonmurphymusic.weebly.com is my website, and that just lists all my dates and stuff, and it's got links to all my music.
Fantastic. Do we have time for a game? We like to play games on the show.
Okay.
We are going to play Dirty Minds.
Oh, God.
Have you ever played?
No.
Well, this is a fun one because we put a little twist on it because we don't have time to play the real way. So there's just little squares. We're just going to pick a square. We're going to give each other the 3 clues, and then we're going to try to guess what the actual word is without embarrassing ourselves.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Do you want me to go first to break the ice, or you want to go first?
I'll go first. I'll list them off to you and see if you can get it. Okay. When I get old, I sag.
Okay.
When I get old, I sag. There can be 2 of me under your tongue.
Oh dear.
Sometimes it's hard to keep me up.
I'm thinking like boobs or something.
It's not even really that clever. Don't even think of, you know what I mean?
Nothing
it's really,
clever.
It's not.
Eyes? Chin.
Chin. Chin is right. It is chin.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm better with a little bread.
With a little bread?
Yeah. If you go too fast, I dribble down your chin. You have to open your throat to get me down.
If I go too fast, I dribble down your chin.
And it goes really good with bread.
Butter.
Ah, beer.
Beer.
That was fitting. One more? Oh, he says one more. Let's pick another one.
Okay.
Okay.
I licked all the other girls. I'm a queen, and I do it in high heels. That sounds like a little.
Oh.
That's a verse of a song right there.
I know. There you go. Oh. I don't know. A prostitute.
Close. Miss America.
Oh. Yes. No. Not Miss America. Okay. Let's see. I want to give you. I'm no big thing unless you're not getting any. And I get sucked. I make breasts rise and fall.
You make breasts rise and fall?
Oh my God. That's a good one.
Oxygen?
Good. Yes, we're going to take oxygen
because
it's actually air, which is the same thing.
Wow.
Very cool. Well, guys, it's been so much fun hanging with Carson today.
Thank you.
I'm Allyson Murray, but before we go, we would like to give a very special thank you to our partners at Krypton Radio out of LA, Famous Faces and Funnies, Off the Chain Radio with Yvonne Mason, Space Coast Comics, Asylum Convention Entertainment Services with Heather Reed, our brand new partner, Embellish FX in Orlando, Florida. These are the folks that share our videos all over the World Wide Web, and we hope you will too. Don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment, let us know what you think of today's show and our guests. You can also check our guest links below. Remember to subscribe, log on, and stay tuned to see who we're hanging with next. That was fantastic.
That was cool. Thank you.
Thank you.